Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawke. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
I could go into business for myself. You must have pointers on that, don't you, Varric?
A business is like a puppy. Take your eyes off it, and soon there's shit all over your floor. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawke. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
I've got something for you, Varric.
My father's signet ring. Where did you find it? Bartrand pawned it off to pay for the expedition. I can't believe you found it. This sounds exactly like the sort of fake thing I'd make up about you.
When you tell people, mention that I got it from the belly of a dragon.
I'll throw in a couple of werewolves and a griffin for balance. Well, maybe now my contact at the gates of Orzammar won't ignore my letters. Paramount is hoping that if he just shuts his eyes tight and wishes, the real world will go away. Anyway, I owe you one, Hawke. Remind me later to put you on my tab. Truth is out there.
Oh man, don't remind me about my decision back in Dragon Age Origins.
Isabela, you look well.
Are you talking about the flush on my cheeks? It must be the whiskey. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
The search for this thing has consumed you. Let it go.
I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
You can count on me.
Thanks. I appreciate it. If I learn anything new, you'll be the first to hear about it.
So yeah, this is Kit Kat Paddywhack, and we're back for another episode of Dragon Age 2 Let's Play. So in the previous episode, it was pretty much companion time.
The Quinari scratch their heads with those horns in the way.
Why do you think I would know?
Because you know lots of things. I wonder if they rub their heads against tree trunks like Hala do.
I'd pay a sovereign to see that.
No wonder they seem so cranky all the time.
So in the previous episode, what we pretty much dealt with was listening to drunk Fenris talk off about how he was an escaped slave, and yeah, no, it was pretty sad, understandably sad. I'm still not gonna overlook his whole discrimination against mages, though. Meryl was typical, short, sweet, and I'm talking about the conversation, not Meryl.
Don't ingest the merchandise. It's not.
And then there was Anders. No more being nice to Anders, just constantly being a dick, although that's probably my moment of breaking character, because consistently I would want to question Anders' motives and reasoning and probably try to tone down the angst a bit. But I'm practically breaking character by outright telling him, like, telling him very unscrupulous things that I probably wouldn't agree with myself, like, mages need to submit and stuff. But I just need to get him on rivalry and max out on rivalry. It's for my master evil plan at the end.
Come to me, and I'll take you to places you've never been.
Isabela, are you talking to Bianca?
I think she deserves to feel a woman's touch on her trigger, don't you?
Bianca responds to my touch. She'd never give it up for you.
That's what they always say, and I always prove them wrong.
Stop it. You're confusing her. And me.
Oh my god, now Isabella's flirting with weapons. Nah, I was hoping she's probably messing with Varric. Rather than being serious about the weapon. But the way Varric treats his weapon is just outright creepy.
Sorry.
Bianca.
Crap, I missed a conversation. Here's backpack, and then all these companion armor upgrades. Don't forget to get them. Or I should say, don't forget to search them.
I'll tell her you said so, Daisy.
She can't actually hear you, can she?
Of course she can. What kind of question is that?
Wait, are we talking about your crossbow or something else now?
Best armor coin can buy.
Might as well save just in case. Maybe I get in a fight with Dougal if I see him.
You've settled in nicely.
It's been hard work to get here.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
I'm listening, Aveline. What's the trouble?
A thorn in my side, inventing trouble and scaring people. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
I seem to recall he had some good leads.
Then you won't mind chasing his threads. If it leads somewhere, I'll pick it up. Right now, he's just distracting my men. He's in the gallows. Do what you can. Thanks, Hawke. I'll try not to make a habit of this.
Why, hello again. Lovely home you have here. And may I say your mother makes for delightful company?
Another visitor. We've moved up in the world, Mother.
Evidently so.
My apologies, Sirrah. Your daughter and I simply have a bit of business to conclude.
I'll leave you two alone then. Be careful.
Darling woman. A shame that she spends so much time here, alone.
She fills her days making poisons. And cake. Tell me you didn't try the cake.
Good thing I just had the tea then. Allow me to get right to the point. I know all this came from Deep Road's treasure. I know you repaid me, but I think I deserve a larger share of your fortune. Fair's fair, right?
Isn't this a conversation we should have had, say, 3 years ago?
What can I say? Things have gone poorly for me and I'm a bitter man. Give me another, 100 sovereigns and I'll go away. If you don't, I'll make things unpleasant. Simple enough, no?
Screw that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, let's see. I think people would like to know just what happened to Bartrand, wouldn't they? I know he betrayed you, but nobody else does. Your partner disappears, and you end up rich.
There hasn't been a single question asked about that.
Yet. Questions could be asked. About you, about your red-headed friend in the city guard, about your sudden riches. Help me out, and my friends in the Carta will make sure the evidence I have never sees the light of day.
There's no evidence. There couldn't be.
Does it have to be real? I think it just has to raise enough questions. How much do you want your new friend, the Viscount, to know about your past? Not much, I'll wager.
And what's going to keep you from coming back for more?
Have it your way, Hawke. We'll be seeing each other again, I'm sure.
I checked out the mod for noble clothing, and I just can't seem to find any good ones. At least that's my taste. I think sadly I prefer the default one. Let's see, there's something about forbidden knowledge. Oh, it's from Iduna, when I spared her. She tells me that there's some evil tomes that I gotta destroy written by Tarani. Feeling inadequate? Yep, this is an ad for erectile dysfunction. Definitely. And then there's a letter from that elf whose daughter I saved. And then this is the Dragon Age equivalent of the Prince of Nigeria email. Alright, so the thing with Iduna is if you spare Iduna, then she writes a letter to you from the gallows that there's a mini quest you could take up where you destroy every single evil book, or read the evil books and get some attribute bonuses. But if you read, I think if you read or keep at even one of them, then you fail the quest. Then here's a letter from Lothering. And then there's Bethany writing a letter from the gallows. See, this is the letter I was talking about, where it seems like Bethany's happier. I mean, I kind of rationalize it as you no longer has to worry about being on the run anymore. It's not like she's having a hard time. I hope. I'm gonna spam some of these potions. For Act 2, I'd like to say the key thing is if you want to keep all of your companions to the very end, Obviously, this means you have to do all of their personal quests, whether you like them or not. God knows I didn't really like 1 or 2 from Mass Effect 2. But yeah, in Dragon Age 2, you have to do all the personal companion quests. And just to be safe, just get the friendship or rivalry to 50% so you unlock their questioning beliefs, which I believe unlocks every 50%. Do that before you do a personal quest for them. Like with Fenris in this case. And then Isabela towards the end. Man, I hope I don't get a copyright strike for having this violin playing in the background.
Is that... Isabela? Who carves that into a stairwell?
Did she carve a picture of a dick? I bet she did.
That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude.
Maybe even better if Isabela drew dick butt on it.
Handprints? Was someone swinging on the chandelier? Sandal. Didn't I see this crest hanging somewhere in the Viscount's keep? Nice view. I see the Arenbergs have made up. Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed. I think I'll let Sandal empty that. Everything that's left of my life in Lothering.
I have no idea what finery is supposed to be. I think I equipped it only just that and still nothing.
Oh, Anders' manifesto. Again.
Based on a comment, it sounds like Anders has been spamming my mailbox with his manifesto. And I had no idea he was even writing a manifesto until I was way deep into the rivalry path, and he decides to change my mind with his manifesto.
Hey, look. A partially burned page from Anders' manifesto. Oh, that dog. Well, maybe chew marks add character to the piece.
That almost sounds like sarcasm, because now I can't tell if Hawke threw that page herself or someone else disposed of it thinking it was trash. Well, I think it's time to go outside and do things. And I'm ambushed. What the heck? Dougal. I knew it!
Well, look who's here.
I knew it.
It turns out we'll need to do this the hard way, Hawke. I'll get the money you owe me if I have to tear your mansion apart brick by brick.
So you thought an ambush would get you what you want?
I considered going after your mother, but I prefer the direct approach. Boys, let's make this quick. I want to be in that mansion within the hour.
all the people fighting my party right now, I think Isabela is the weakest. In most of my battles, she seems to be the one that falls the first. And I think, as I previously recalled, I don't think I have that unstoppable achievement in Kirkwall. Which I'm kind of upset, because that makes me think, does that mean the prologue before Act 1 counts? Like, that little bit of sequence before Carver got killed and after Carver got killed counted in a death count? Because if that was the case, I'm kind of mad. I totally wasted all that time reloading my saves when it was hopeless from the start. But yes, Isabela sucks, and I don't want to bring her. But I have to bring her in case I can't use anyone else. Sounds like silly reasoning, but this will actually be the end, and I'm gonna pick up the episode next time. So if you want to show your support, you can like, subscribe, or follow, or if you don't want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, but you don't mind following my Twitter account, you can follow my Twitter account, and I will keep you guys updated with tweets. So until then, I'll see you guys later.